So just a short video to show how we can navigate to some of the newer resources that are being uploaded to the website. With all of the main packs finished and animated now, we're focusing on these smaller 10 to 15 question packs that focus on a particular subtopic. So what we're looking at here is an algebraic identities pack, or you might call it an unknown coefficients pack, that just focuses on that type of a question. So head over to the website, go up to the My Resources tab, hover over Leaving Cert Higher Level, and then click on By Topic. You'll see a little folder icon here, Leaving Cert Higher Level Resources by Topic, and when you click on that, you can see all of the topics for the Leaving Cert Higher Level. We're going to click on the Algebra folder, and then we're going to scroll down until we see the Algebra Extra folder, and this is where all of the algebra subtopics are contained. So things like your different types of simultaneous equations, your binomial expansion, there's cubic equations, questions with logs and indices and things like that. So we're interested in looking at the unknown coefficients worksheets initially. So if you click on that, it brings up 11 questions asked from 2023 all the way back to 2000, all of a similar style where you have to solve for coefficients that are in an algebraic identity. This was a kind of question that didn't look like it was going to appear anymore on a paper, and then last year on 2023 a question came up that was very much of the style of questions from the early to mid to late, let's say 2000s. So going back over to the website again, we can click on the solutions pack which accompanies those questions. So all of the questions in those worksheets are answered then in this PDF. There's a menu system on the second page. You click on any of the questions and you get brought to the solution to that question. And full of color, you can see here how we're equating like terms by coloring them blue, green and purple, making it very easy for a student to kind of identify what's going on in a question. There's a menu system, if you click on the bottom right of every slide, and that's across the website, that'll bring you back to the table of contents where you can go into the next question that you're interested in. Some of the questions have multiple methods. For example, the 2023 question, I wanted to do it using what's called finding a linear factor, multiplying it out and equating like terms. Or if you look in the second slide, we can do that question through long division as well. So finally, let's take a look at the PowerPoint. So if you click on PPT, that will download the PowerPoint to your device and allow you to open it as a PowerPoint show in slideshow format. This gives great flexibility to both teachers and students. So if you click on any of the particular questions using the same menu system as is in the PDF, you'll find that the question is now up in the top left-hand corner of the screen, but the teacher has all of this white space for them to be able to write out the solution themselves. Like if a teacher is anything like me, they like to do the question in class rather than clicking through it line by line or putting up a PDF version of the solution to read through. So the ability for students to watch the question as it's being done is still really valuable, even if you have got the PowerPoints and you can work through them line by line. PowerPoint has good functionality. You can kind of change the colors and highlight different parts of the question so that students can kind of still, get your style of writing onto a PowerPoint that, say, we have created here. If you're a student at home and you're studying and you have the facility to be able to download the PowerPoints and play them, the nice thing is that by clicking on the mouse button, it will give you a hint as to the question without actually solving the question for you. So in this question, we've been told that we have a quadratic factor of a cubic expression, and then that the other factor is linear and we're going to let it be x plus k. So some students might be able to come along and be able now to start the question without any more hints, and they might be able to work through it and see what the actual solution is and check it against their own. If they're not, well they can click on the next line of the solution, and so they can start working through a question with lots and lots and lots of hints in it. The third line there has the color. They might spot that, okay, I'm going to let the x squareds equal the x squareds and the x's equal the x's and so on. So without a teacher at home, it is nice to be able to get a hint without the whole question actually being solved for you. And we think that that's one of the great benefits of having these PowerPoint shows this year, which is functionality that we didn't have in previous years. So that's it. That's a small subtopic pack. We're creating more and more of those as the year goes on. We're going to try and create more and more of the junior cert ordinary level resources, and we'll try and make a lot more videos so that people can kind of see the functionality of the website and they can kind of see how we can navigate through the various resources and where exactly they are hosted and stuff. So thanks very much.